There you go. It saved to a new file. So it exceeded the limit at 1 hour, 3 seconds in 3 seconds in 1 hour, 3 minutes and such and such seconds. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I think it's catching up to me. My leg is itching. Yeah, this man, he could get it back in the days, especially when he played Ike Turner. That hand belt was the bomb. Now, I don't condone any abuse or anything of that nature. If you hit me, I will hit you back. And I hope I never end up in a relationship where a man hits me, because you hit me, I'm going to try to kill you. And I'm telling you that now. I'm telling the world that if a man hits me, I am going to strike back. I am going to burn you with cooking grease. I am going to burn you with boiling water, grits. I ain't got time for grits. I will get you back. Don't hit me. But I don't condone that. But I thought he looked really good in that movie. I was like, Lawrence Fishburne as Ike Turner. Ooh, he could get it with that hand belt and that rap. What was that, a bump? Oh my goodness, the afro. Yeah. And I like this smile. Nice looking man. How many of you have liked an actor or actress or an entertainer, period? No matter the genre, whatever they do. How many of you have ever liked somebody when they were younger, but don't think they're attractive now that they're older, or vice versa? You know, I didn't like you when you were, I didn't like this person the way they looked when they were younger, but they look hella good now that they're older. For me, there's a few that, you know, when they were younger, was like, oh my God, no. One of them is Samuel L. Jackson. Back in the Coming to America movie? I almost said The Color Purple. The Coming to America, when he played that crackhead that was trying to rob McDowell's restaurant. Okay, story has it, and this is a true story, he used to be on drugs. He was on drugs back in those days. He was addicted to drugs, and he is no longer on drugs. And he looked older than he actually was in that movie. Samuel L. Jackson back then? No. Oh my goodness, not ever. But the Samuel L. Jackson now, man, that man is just so handsome to me. Very nice looking man. Who else? Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey in A Time to Kill versus now, for me, Jake Brigance. Jake Brigance can get it. He can get it. He can get it. Matthew McConaughey now, I just want to hang out with him. He looks different to me, older, which, I mean, he's still an attractive man, but the Matthew McConaughey now versus the Matthew McConaughey then looks totally different to me, which I understand. We age. He did age well. Not saying that he's a bad looking guy, but I wouldn't date him. He probably wouldn't date me either, but I'm just saying, I'm just having fun with this conversation. But, you know, Matthew McConaughey now, no. But Matthew McConaughey back then, A Time to Kill, yes. Jake Brigance, yes. But he's still an attractive guy. Yes, he is. He got a certain type of swag about him, if that makes sense. He has a swag about him. That's just him, you know. I get it. You guys get what I'm saying. Who else? A lot of people may disagree with me on this, but one person that I knew was going to be a handsome, even more attractive guy was Chris Brown. When your man on the pole, when he ain't, let me know. Chris Brown, when he was 16, okay, I was like in my 20s, 30s. I don't know how old I was when Chris came out, but I knew that he would be an attractive man. He would grow into his more attractiveness. And only thing I like for a lot of these really handsome guys is the tattoos all over the face. You know, your face is gorgeous to me. Some of you is so handsome, and then you tat it up. You put this artwork on it, and for whatever reason you put the artwork on it, but it's like, no, you shouldn't have done it. Why? You could have left well enough alone. But Chris Brown is a nice looking man. I like how he sings. I like how he dances. I like his entertaining. You know, Chris Brown could definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get it back when he was 16. But my favorite song is Yo. Yo, I know you know my name. Excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. Yeah, my favorite Chris Brown song. Believe it or not, I'm 41. And my favorite Chris Brown song is Yo. Anyways, Chris Brown. He can get it. He can get it. But anyways, who are your favorite entertainers that you were more attracted to, whether they were what they looked like when they were younger to older, or you loved them from day one? My sister has always loved Method Man since day one with the eyeball problem. Well, I don't think it was a problem. I think it was a prop, a fake eyeball. From what I heard, it was fake. And some people still think that his eye that he has now is the fake eye and the other eye is the real eye. But I think I heard in somebody's BET story, VH1, I don't know, a long time ago, that the eye back then in the day is fake. Somebody let me know down in the comment section. I would have to Google that, if the eye back in the day was real or fake. But I don't know. Anyways, my sister has loved Method Man since those days. Me, not so much so. When the eye problem, if that was the real eye, okay, well, the fake eye looks really good on you. It looks really good. I understand that he's a happily married man. I've known he's been a happily married man for a long time, but Method Man is he's a very attractive man. Oh my goodness. Red Man, he wild on the other hand. He can get it too. But he wild. I'd be scared to break Red Man off, or leave and let him break me off. Red Man, he seemed like he would make me laugh all the time. He would be annoying, but make me laugh at the same time. Like, that seems like him. But what are your thoughts on your entertainers and celebrities that you thought looked good, whether older or younger or older? Let me know in the comment section. Let's switch topics now. Face app. Since this video will separate into two, I am going to have to upload this one with the thumbnail with a face app picture. Now, I think there's a difference with a Android phone, because I do have a Android Stylo 4 that I'm recording on, and iPhones. Because when I do my face app, I feel like my face app picture doesn't look natural. You guys will see it as a thumbnail. And what do you think? If not, then you could probably head on over to my Facebook and see my face app picture. Same picture that I would have up as a thumbnail at Biora's Freedom. Biora, not Biara. Baura Freedom. Biora Freedom. And look at that picture over there and tell me what you guys think. Android or iPhone, does it make a difference? Anyways, my picture doesn't look like everybody else. A lot of people looked really old on their face app picture. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe they got Android, because I look like I was melted chocolate in a sense, a little plasticky. Like I just had plastic surgery to look older. You know, it just didn't look like how everybody else looked, how their pictures looked. So what do you guys think? Is it a difference between the way the Android looks and the iPhone face app looks, or it doesn't even matter? You know, and it was a picture that was already taken that I used for the face app. Every time I try to do it with my phone, it keeps saying find a face, and I'm like, my face is right here. My face is right here, but it doesn't give me the gray hair. I even tried to choose gray hair, but since I can't get pro, I don't know what happens when you get pro, but it won't change my hair color. And I have strands of gray hair. You guys can't see it, but I do have strands of gray hair throughout my head. But as an older person in this face app, it won't give me no gray hair. It just leaves it as black. Where's the gray hair? You know, it at least add some gray to my eyebrows. I do have a strand of gray hair in each eyebrow. You can't see it in this one, but I do have one in this one somewhere. Like right about there. I pluck them and they grow back. So I guess they're here to stay. And I also have gray hair in my nostrils. You guys can't see that, but I started getting gray hair in my nostrils, you know? This is the changes of life. And then I have a few gray hairs over here where I'm thinning. Can't see them? They go one right there. So, that face app didn't give me no gray hair. Take me off. I wanted some gray hair. Yeah. But anywho. So tell me if there's a difference between the Android and the iPhone when you're taking pictures with the face app. You know, I understand iPhones have better qualities and all that good stuff. But, yeah. Let me know. Because my picture didn't come out authentic enough for me, you know. Just ticked me off. Y'all had a card, a paper, with everything I wanted to talk about on it. And I scratched off everything when I was done. And I had to remember what I wrote for the BLoveslife picture that I put up on Facebook. So if you're just tuning into this video, this is a part 3 of one that's supposed to have been one video, but I accidentally pressed the power button on my phone at 16 minutes of the first video and had to start a second video, and the second video is over an hour long, so therefore my phone splits it up into 2 parts. So this is gonna be part 3 of one video. So yeah, that's how that goes. And since I already have a face app picture in my phone, I am going to use that for my thumbnail. How about that? Since I put on my list here, face app, can't see it because cross it out. Billionaire, you know, billion subscribers. You know, we're going to talk about that 2.5 million. We switch it to billion. Is there any billion YouTubers who have a billion subscribers out there? Is there? BLoveslife tacos, sour cream. Nate said he don't like onions either, but he can eat onions and certain things just like the sour cream. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about all that. Surgeries, collabs, theme park rides, tacos. You know what I'm saying? Tacos, Burger King and Jack in the Box tacos. Breast size conversation, you know, just writing down a few things to talk about, because I be having my own thoughts and opinions about things, and what a great way to share them with YouTube. Just make a video. Fuck it. What else can you do? Make a video. So that's what we did. Gonna add more content. So since this video is broke down, that's just all the reason more for me to have more content for this channel. How about that? Thank you guys for watching as well. Like I said before, to all my billion subscribers, I want to also give you guys a much deserved shout out. Some of you, I've sent you some gifts. I have cashed apped you, and I want to thank you for being loyal subscribers. I also want to thank YouTube for giving me another plaque for reaching 1 billion subscribers. It's over there. It's off camera. You guys can't see it. We'll show you that later in another video. But yeah, thank you all for being here throughout this journey with me. I still look the same. a trillion subscribers ago, you know, but it's okay. We have reached that mark and that milestone, and I thank you all. Thank you all. And I want to say shout out to you upcoming YouTubers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I have subscribed back to your channels, and I wish you well. Bring the content, bring yourself, bring who you are as a person, have fun with it, and know that you're going to have some haters. And trust me, those haters are going to help you build that channel. It's going to help build you. So continue to bring the content and just be yourself. Be yourself. And I thank you for your content. Keep up the good work. We are here for you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We are here for you. You know? And if my real latas are watching, there will be links posted in the description box of channels that you can go and view and subscribe to and show your love to them as well. Thank you. I cracks myself up. Yes, indeed. We have to bring it into existence. I dream a lot. I am a dreamer. So I am like, my dreams are tired of being dreams. My dreams are ready to manifest. It's like planting a seed in soil and watering it and having that sun to help you grow. You know, I love the sun when the sun feels right, depending on time of season, and you have that cool air but that warm sun, and it feels good all over your body. For those of us who don't sunburn, the sun feels good on this skin. Oh my goodness. But yes, I need that. I need that growth. And if I ever become the person that has 1 billion subscribers, and I'm not saying that it will happen, I am just I'm having fun with this. I'm having fun with it. So if I were to get a high number of subscribers, then I could look back at this video and say, you manifested your dream. You manifested those goals. You manifested that. What other people think about, but don't hold it within. They don't radiate it. They don't extend it further than a thought. You know, I'm extending and I'm speaking and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling what it would feel to have 1 billion subscribers. Even if I don't make 1 billion, 1 million subscribers is going to be awesome. 100K subscribers is going to be awesome. You know, it's going to be like, what? What? I got 100K subscribers? You think I'm going to treat that as if it's just like when I have one, like I have 11 subscribers right now. And in my mind, that's 11 million subscribers. It's 11 million subscribers in my mind, in my heart, in my world right now. It's 11 million subscribers. Who you telling? Yes, I got YouTube plaques over there. I got other things over there that you guys can't see because they're off camera. And you know why they're off camera? Because they only exist in my mind. But who says that they can't exist in real life? What if I do a video sometime from now with YouTube plaques, and then you could come back to this video, or I will add this video in the description box when I was talking about 1 billion subscribers, 2.5 million subscribers, 1 million subscribers, 100K subscribers. Man, I'll be like, see, I manifested. This is the power of manifestations. This is the power of meditating. This is the power of bringing your dreams to life. Right now, what's trending is subscribers. Subscribers. I said in a previous video, you YouTubers who have gotten really big, before you got really big, you were asking, and you are still asking, people to subscribe to your channel, thumbs up your videos, and comment down below, right? Comment down below. But you ain't subscribing back to our channels. I understand, like I said in the last video, I understand that they're just viewers and you don't want to subscribe to the viewers channel who doesn't have any content, okay, that's fine. But for the YouTubers who do have content, subscribe to our channel. Just show your support. That doesn't require you to come out of pocket with any cash. Any cash. Just to subscribe to our channel. I'm not even asking for a shout out. But if you do give me a shout out, it is most appreciated. Yes, it is. It will be most appreciated. I will be from cheek to cheek, ear to ear with a smile and probably tears in my eyes if I did get a shout out. But all I'm asking for is a subscription. You want us to subscribe to your channels? Subscribe to ours who have content on our channels. And if there's a certain person in your comment section and you are reading these comments, I know you can't read them all. I'm aware of it. But if these comments have a link and we say, please subscribe to my channel, I'm a fan, just subscribe back to our channel, okay? That's it, that's all. You may not get a chance to see every video that I post. You may not get a chance to get through every video that I post. But if I blow up like you did, then eventually you will see my channel. Somebody will say, go over to her channel. This person is calling you out. This person wants to do a collab with you. Hook up with this person. They might give you an idea to who channel to go over to, you know? So I get it. I understand the whole thing. But if you come across this channel and you see that I posted or linked one of your channels or one of your videos into my description box because I'm giving you shout out, praise, and all that stuff, true, authentic praise, not to gain your subscribers, not to gain anything, but to show my support, just to show that I do love you, I do love your channel, and all that stuff has nothing to do with, you know, your subscribers can be my subscribers. They can be anybody's subscribers. You don't know how many people are just subscribed to your channel and other channels and all that other stuff. So they will want to subscribe to other people's channels because you either refer them or they see that you are to subscribe to this channel. So all the support, the merrier. The better, the merrier. So subscribe to my channel, The Real Lata. Thank you. Thank you. I would appreciate it. And cheers to your subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you for being our BLove fans. What's up, our BLoveslies? What's up to our real Steph and Tashas? What's up to our real Tay and Luz? What's up to my real Latas? What's up to the real Nick Cardo Avocado? What's up to the real Eat with Kimchi? What's up to the real Damn Drops? Damn Drop. What's up to the the Hodge twins? You know what I'm saying? I miss the Hodge twins. I ain't seen a lot of videos from them, and then they just started showing up. And I'm like, they been putting out content. Where's my content? I'm subscribed to the Hodge twins, and then I see they got the Muscle twins. I think it's the Muscle twins. But you know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of theirs for a while, for a long time. And then they just started popping back up. What happened to the CNB crew? CNB crew. I went to look for y'all the other day. Y'all haven't posted much content lately. Where are y'all at, CNB crew? Come back. There's a lot of channels. I can't name you all. I cannot. Even with fingernail polish. You have Nailogical. Oh my God, I don't know the girl's real name, but oh my God, she's bomb as fuck. You got My Simple Little Pleasures. Oh my goodness. If you girls or some of you guys, men, you know, do your nails, you know, head on over to those two channels. I love them. And there's plenty more. I just don't know all of their names. So anyways, I've been a YouTuber for a long time, so there's a lot of things I've seen on YouTube. Lots of content. So now that I'm bringing up content, y'all subscribe to this channel. Come on. Come on, y'all. I know y'all out there. And if y'all are some of my friends, feel free to share this channel on your Facebooks. If there's a part in the video, you know how to record that part and add it to your pages, go ahead and share the content. If I said something funny, if I said something real, if I said something, or if I done something, or if you've seen something, you might find a German cockroach crawling on the wall in the background. Because I told you guys, I moved in on them in this apartment, okay? I ain't got money like that. They're not bad, but it's enough to drive me crazy, okay? Don't judge me. It ain't my fault. I'm paying their rent, okay? I'm paying their rent. I got powdered sugar and baking soda around the walls and everything, and they're so smart. You know what I'm saying? They say put water out, they'll pop, and all of this stuff. You know, I got neighbors, and they got a zillion people that live in one apartment above me. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, you know? And I can't just bounce like that. So if you see a German cockroach just crawling along in the background on my walls, don't judge me. Help me kill that motherfucker, okay? Fuck. What more do you want me to do? God. It's embarrassing, but I've given you warnings, okay? I've given you motherfuckers warnings. All gone. I just poured the last of it into my glass. See that chill on it? Got pretty chill up in there while that freezer was running. But wine gets warm fast. If you ain't got no ice in it, it gets warm pretty fast. So that is done. I'll show you my cup. That's what's left. Nice and chilled. Nice and chilled. Man, if I can get me a big house, and I'm not so much as a liquor drinker, alcohol drinker, but I wouldn't mind having some nice sweet wines in my basement area. I want a house that's sort of built kind of like BLoves. She has her dream home now, and my house is similar in my mind like hers. My original dream house was a 10-bedroom mansion, and I don't know what I thought I was going to do with a 10-bedroom mansion, but the older you get, that kind of changes. It's like, who are you going to put in all those rooms? Oprah. Excuse me. But I want a 5-bedroom mansion, you know, and I want every room to be very large, and I want every room to have its own bathroom, shower, jacuzzi tub, his and her sinks, and I want other bathrooms throughout this 5-bedroom mansion that are accessible to guests, or if someone else is in a shower and you're not a couple, and you know you have your own shower, so you know you don't have to worry about nobody taking your shower. But if you're a guest and someone is using the shower in the room, you could go and use another shower, you know, or another bathroom, another toilet area. So I would love to have plenty of toilets, you know, toilets, yeah. And I want an above ground basement, similar to like what BLove have. Her house is gorgeous. The house is absolutely gorgeous. I love the tour of the home. Only thing I would do would open up that space in the kitchen area so it could be more open and inviting, you know, as family, you know, it's closed off a little bit. I would take a wall off and I would put that refrigerator somewhere else where she can have the refrigerator that she wants. And all them trees, I know they don't want a pool. They said they don't want a pool. I Googled what their temperatures get during the summertime, and I don't think where she lives, I can't think where she lives, guys. She lives somewhere. Cleveland, Ohio, I think. I don't know. But I don't think it gets that hot out there. It might get humid. I'm not for sure what the weather is, but it didn't show me that it gets hot like Vegas or California. They went to California. They were burning up in California. And the thing they did was sat in the sun. So next time you guys BLove in the family, and anybody who knows sunlight on the West Coast and know the heat on the West Coast, I understand on the East Coast it's humid. You cannot beat that heat in the air. You cannot. But for us on the West Coast, the thing is, get into some shade. And the air might be still hot, might be a little humid, but you'll feel better in the shade. Get out of the sun. The sun is only meant to be enjoyed when the air is cooler and the sun is warmer, and it gives you a different type of feeling. You know, oh, the sun feels good. I can lay on some grass, nice green grass in the sun. You feel me? So You know, y'all was sitting in that sun, that Cali sun. And I ain't been to California in a while during the summertime. And I'm from California, from South Central Los Angeles, Watts. And I know that I have family there. So I know that the weather is changing and it's getting hotter out there. But I'm in Las Vegas. And we are in 3-digit numbers during the day. And we're at over 90 degrees at nighttime. So think about it. I like the summer nights out here. I'd rather go do things. If I were to hang out, I would prefer to do them on a summer night versus a summer day. That sun ain't no joke. Unless you're planning on going out and being in during the summer day and come out during the summer night when the lights are on. And you get to enjoy Las Vegas with those lights on. So, yeah, you have to figure it out. So if I was your weather reporter, I would tell you, don't sit in the sun making your videos. Sit in that shade. We know what y'all look like. If the video is dark, it's okay. Just sit in the shade in that sun. Okay? Sit in that shade. So we're back. Yes, I did an abrupt pause at the end of whatever I was talking about. And that's only because I had to use the bathroom. That's the only reason why I paused it. And so we're back. Y'all gonna think I'm tipsy, but I'm not. I am a little tired. I have been up since 8 o'clock yesterday morning because I do know it's after midnight now. It is now Sunday morning. I know it's after midnight. But anyways, so this movie is still on. And I just keep seeing Lawrence Fishburne. Deep cover. Deep cover. If you were an actor or an actress, would you be able, well, if you are an inspiring actor or actress and you have never performed these scenes before, would you be comfortable with doing a romantic love scene? Sexy, raunchy, almost look like you're really performing the actual act. Could you do that? If you could do that, leave your comment down below. Because I don't know if I could actually act like I'm doing the actual act. I don't know how that would look. I mean, could they actually perform the act? That would be weird too, with all of these cameras watching and all these people saying, cut, cut. Let's do it again. No, I don't think they actually do that. But I know they have body doubles and stuff for some people, for some women or men who don't want to actually show their real ass, or women who don't want to show their actual breasts. Then you have people who actually show their breasts. My favorite movie is Jason's Lyrics. And there's two parts, when Jason and Lyric were making love. One by the bayou and in the TV shop. And I wonder, I think it was a body double for Jada when they were by the bayou. But I don't know about the TV shop. I wonder, were they actually naked? And I wonder, were they, was that their real butts and their real hairy ass? Well, it had to be Alan's actual. But how do you keep your body parts from touching? How do you keep your penis, Alan Payne? He's so fine. Always been fine. Since Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, fine. Probably in something prior to. I'm not even for sure if he just started on Fresh Prince or it was something beforehand. But Alan Payne, he can get it. Did you guys have barriers? Did you guys put something in between that we couldn't see? Was it edited out or what? I want to know. Because, they were body parts looked like they were touching. That would be nice as an actress. I mean, Jada Pinkett is beautiful. She, oh my goodness, was so beautiful to me in that movie. Her eyes, her hair, her style, the way she talked. Jada Pinkett was like just absolutely amazing to me in this movie. Alan Payne, with his fine ass, he was perfect for this movie. The way this movie was set up, period, was just perfect to me. Everybody that they had in the movie, Forrest Whitaker, I don't remember the mother of Alan Payne and Bo Kim. Oh my goodness, I don't know her real name. But I just love this movie. Tretch, oh my goodness. I love Jason's lyric. And like I said, Alan, oh, God, that man, he can get it. But this overall movie, this was good. This was a good movie. So I want to know, would you guys perform a sex scene if you're an upcoming actress, entertainer, somebody, and you had to act a scene, not in a comedic kind of way, but in a more serious, passionate, fiery role where intimacy is really there and Would you do topless? Would you do a body double? What would you do? Would the males actually show their actual ass, or would you have a body double? What? Like, tell me. And I know the producers of these movies, they have to be safe and all that other stuff, but I'm pretty sure you know how to edit these movies to where they come out perfect. Are you guys even allowed to even have that closeness, that skin to skin, where they really don't have on anything, even the body doubles? I want to know. I want to be on the scene of an actual filming of people making out. What do? You know? Somebody send me there. Let me see that. Hook a sister up. Hook a sister up. I would actually love to see that. I would love to see that. My legs are still itching, guys. Just my legs. Don't think I'm scratching anything else. Scratching my thighs. These tights make my legs itch. I need to go back to the ladies' room, so I'll be back. So we're back. Just an abrupt pause again. No, I said I had to go to the bathroom. I want to give a shout out to my sister. I don't know if you're going to be watching this video. It's kind of long, just like the last one, but it's okay. But shout out to you and your engagement, to Sid, Stanley. Congratulations. Now we got to get that baby up in here. That baby. Guys, I want to talk about my god sister. She's not my biological sister, but she's my god sister. She came along when her mother and stepfather took me and my biological sister into custody back in 1995, December of 94, I want to say. It could be December of 95. My mom passed away in October of 93. So it was December of 95. That's when it was. Because 94 was a different year. The Northridge quake happened. I was going to Bethune. I was living with my auntie Kat. And back to a foster home. So December of 95. So I've been knowing her that long. And my father, my biological father, because I have two daddies, a stepfather and my biological. My biological father used to do like some construction work or whatever the case may be for my god sister's stepfather. And my father has known this family for 11 years before I had come to know this family. So they took us in. And so that's my god family. And that's a really large god family. Very large family. So shout out to everybody in the family. Hey y'all. And they came into my life when I was, after I lost my mom. So I was 16, pushes 17 when I got about in this family. But anyways, my god sister Janine, she's 42, and she has being like there for me since day one. You know, we converse about anything and everything, and we could talk for hours and hours since day one. She's a year older than me, and we're really close. I'm close to a lot of them in the family. Anyways, she just recently got engaged, so congratulations on that. And also, I want to talk about that they're trying to have a baby. Congratulations when you guys get pregnant. I'm happy for you guys. And we both, her and I, back in our early 20s, decided to have tubular ligations done, which is basically getting your tubes clipped and burned, not tied. We didn't have that procedure done. I had mine done a year before her, and she had hers done after she had her third child. I had only had 2 children at the time, but at the time, this was 2004, 2002, or 2001 into 2002 when I was pregnant with my son. And my doctor was a It's Your Choice doctor clinic, that if you wanted your tubes clipped and burned, but you would have to go to an hour-long orientation to watch videos of other options that you could, at least try before you get your tubes clipped and burned, because this may not be reversed if you get them clipped and burned. And my mind was made up. When I found that I was pregnant with my child, I didn't know it was a boy at the time. When I found I was pregnant with my child, I 3 months in of really knowing that the father was not going to be there, and we were messing around for 2 years. And when I realized that he was not going to be a part of this child's life, I made a decision during the pregnancy, early on in the pregnancy, that I did not want any more children, and I'll do whatever it took to not have any more children. And I grew up in a culture of teen pregnancy, or even being in your early 20s with multiple children, and you're living on welfare, and you have multiple baby daddies, or you may have one baby daddy and 6 kids. You may have 6 kids and 8 baby daddies, because you don't know who the father is of 2 of your children, let alone one of them. So yes, I grew up in that era. I even had a friend back in middle school who was 15, 14, and already had a baby at 14. And she was the only friend in my group that had already had a child. So I couldn't even imagine having a child that young at her age. And still to this day, that is still her only child. So shout out to her. She did it. She was an awesome friend back in middle school. We were friends on Facebook, but she doesn't get on Facebook at all often. I don't know if she gets on other social media platforms. I'm not on Instagram like that. I'm not on Twitter at all, ever, never. And yeah, so whatever. But shout out to her. She was my only friend in middle school who had a baby. But I didn't want to be those women. I didn't want to be the woman that had multiple kids and multiple baby daddies. And I think it was mentally traumatizing for me, emotionally traumatizing for me. And I was like, wow, I'm going to have another child by myself, raising this child by myself. This other person does not want to take part in raising this child. So I went to my orientation May 13th. It was a 30-day waiver. And my child, at the time, still not knowing the gender of my child, because I didn't find out I was pregnant until I was 2 months. I was on a Depo-Provera shot. Let me get into this real quick. I was on a Depo-Provera shot for 4.5 years. I had my daughter. 4 months into her being on the planet, I got pregnant with my second child by her father, and I was about 5 months pregnant, and kind of pressured in a good way to not bring this child into the world. And I was already 5 months pregnant, so I had people like, you just had a baby and now you're pregnant again, and you're still in sort of kind of foster care, but they emancipated you at a certain age, but you don't have the means to be living on your own, then, you know, you can't bring this other baby into the world. So, you know, I had an abortion when I was 5 months pregnant. So that was a 2-day procedure. I didn't want to, and I was 19 when this happened, and I didn't have the means of living on my own. I didn't have my own place. I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything to even try to raise a second child with. So we already had the first child. She's already here. So that led to a 2-day procedure for the second child. So that was devastating in itself. I had to not bury the emotion, but I had to I'm looking for the right word, cope with that, and forgive myself for that, and not blaming anybody for the decision that was made. So I didn't do all of that. And then when I got pregnant the third time with this child we're talking about now, and I knew that the father wasn't going to be there, I made the decision. So my son, I didn't know it was a son. My child due date was scheduled for July 2nd of 2002. My orientation for the tubular ligation was May 13th. It was a 30-day waiver. May 23rd, May 22nd to be exact. May 22nd, 2002, early morning, roughly 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I forget what day of the week it was. I think it was a weekday. I want to say roughly a Wednesday or a Thursday morning. Lying in bed on my back, legs propped up because I would get stuck in bed. I had a pinched nerve and I could not get out of bed at all. I had to wait for help to help me get up out of bed when I was pregnant. And I thought I was urinating on myself in my sleep. But it was stopped. And I was like, am I having a bathroom dream? Am I peeing on myself? Okay, go back to sleep. An hour later, it happened again, where it'll be like I'm urinating on myself, small trickles, not anything big, just trickling, small trickles that happen every hour on an hour. So, okay, I became alarmed, found a way to get up because I kept my legs propped up. So I got up, went to the bathroom, urinated, nothing happened. No contractions, no pain, no anything. Crept back down the stairs because I could only move so fast. I could move slow because I had this pinched nerve on the left side, and it was hard to walk or apply pressure to that area. Go back downstairs to where my bed was. I slept in the living room at the time in my project, Imperial Court, PJ Watts. I slept in the living room and got back to my bed, laid down. Hour later, happened again. Got up, called my god sister, Janine. Congratulations on the engagement. Called her, told her what was going on. She said, well, maybe you need to call 911, go to the hospital, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And in my mind, I kept saying to myself, they're going to take me to Martin Luther King Hospital, which is known to everybody as Killer King. I really wanted to go to St. Francis, where I had my daughter at, because I had excellent service at St. Francis in Linwood. So I had a lot of good experience with the hospital. But anyways, waited for her to come by. She didn't go to work that day. She missed work that day for me. And went to the hospital, took the ambulance to the hospital. They sure enough took me to Killer King. And they said, well, you're not in labor, but you have a rupture in your water bag. As the day goes on, they tell me the next day, May 23rd, we are going to have to induce labor because your fluids are leaking every hour on the hour. And at this point, I couldn't even eat anything. Every time I ate something, I felt a burning sensation at the top of my stomach. And it was crucial. It was very, very painful. Caused me to vomit a lot. Or every time I belched, I felt better. Or every time I vomited, I felt better. So they were like, yeah. They were like, even though you're not into labor, something's going on, and we're going to have to go ahead and induce labor the next day. And they did. And I was so concerned about my tubal ligation. I was like, what about my tubal ligation? It's a 30-day waiver, and I'm supposed to have the baby July 2nd, and I don't even know what the baby is. I hadn't got my other ultrasound yet. Oh. So, they do an ultrasound, and they do the measurements of the baby. They don't tell me the sex of the baby, and they're telling me, okay, the baby is going to be 5 pounds, roughly 5 to 6 pounds, but more so 5 pounds. And it looks like the lungs are developed all the way, so I shouldn't have any issues with the baby. But at this point, it's considered borderline premature, like because of the lungs being healthy, being strong and developed, that this baby could come out okay. Borderline premature, like it's cleared the stage of premature, but it's borderline. Anyways, delivered the baby the next day. Didn't have any hard complications after they broke the little water bag the little water I had left. The contraction kicked in. I got an epidural. 2 hours after the epidural, and after the not even 2 hours after the epidural, an hour after the when they induced me, that's when the contractions got worse, and they broke my water, and I got to 4 centimeters, and the contractions were unbearable at this point. I was doing fine until they broke my water bag. And so I got an epidural, went to sleep. Hour later, I kept telling them I could feel pressure. Oh, go back to sleep, you don't feel anything. Woke up again. Honey, I think I feel the baby coming out. I need some help. Okay, when I got doctors, head is crowning. I am having a baby. 2.5 pushes later, the baby is out. They're playing with my child. They don't even realize that I'm there. They don't tell me the sex of the baby. They're having fun with my child without me. Guys, this video is going to end. It's going to probably turn into a fucking another part. Okay, well, we're just going to add content to the channel. We're going to add content to the channel. I think my phone is slipping. We're just going to add content to the channel. That's what we're going to do. But they're really playing with my child. They don't tell me what it is. I'm laying there. I'm shivering, all this other stuff. And then they finally tell me what I had. It's a boy. I'm ecstatic. I'm crying. I'm doing backflips in my mind. Had this child alone. No family member the first. Janine would have been there, but she already took the day off the day before, so she couldn't be there. Anyways, but she would have been there. Anywho, had a son. Next day, they did my tubal ligation because I had my paper with me. So they did my tubal ligation. And don't want a reversal, but Janine got a reversal a few months ago. So her and her fiance, is experimenting with trying to have a baby. Experimenting. Put your legs up, girl. Put your legs up. Do it upside down. I'm telling you, do it upside down. Hang off the bed a little bit. Get a little raunchy. Hear me see it? Get a little raunchy. I'm telling you the truth. I think that's how I conceived my son. But yes, my god sister got a reversal done, and I'm happy for her. I don't think I could do it, but she has told me that I should do it on the basis of my menstrual cramps are very strong, and they have been strong since I was 13, but they, feel like they're getting worse the older that I get. And she says that it may be due to having the tubal ligation. I was 24 when I had that surgery, and she was about 25, 26 when she had her surgery. So I was really young when I had that surgery done, and I don't regret it. I didn't want to raise more children by other men and be alone, single, no co-parenting, none whatsoever. My son knows his father. His father did come around at some point, but he has disappeared again. So, he still exists. Child support comes through every so often. Comes through when he has it. I understand his lifestyle, and I don't understand his lifestyle, but hey, I've had my child for 17 years, and he has never spent the night with his father. He's gone shopping with his father. His father has done well at how he purchased things for him when he has taken him shopping. Make sure that he has clothes, underwear, socks, hygiene products, cologne, because my son likes to smell good, and also the other things that he wants outside of the clothing and the shoes. He gets his games, if he get a game, a console, TVs, he's gotten that. He's gotten a few things going shopping with his father, but his father is not consistent. He doesn't call. He doesn't do any of that. So would I want to have another child by someone who may not be there for me? No. And I am talking to someone, but we're not concrete. I've just known him for so long, and if I could get pregnant by him, I don't know what it will be like. Well, we're not in a relationship now, so would you be in a relationship with me, wed me, and raise this child together as a couple? I don't know. I don't think his mindset or his heart is even into it like that. But he has said that he would love to have a baby with me. But I don't know if he'll be there in the home raising this child with me. So I wouldn't want to get a reversal and have to face that at 41 or 40 plus years old for me. But for those of you who are planning on getting a reversal and have gotten a reversal, I praise you. I say congratulations on your endeavors, and do what you feel is best for you. Don't let nobody stop you, no matter anybody's dislikes towards it. I don't even have a dislike. I got gravy stuck on my shirt. I don't have a dislike for it. Everybody needs support in everything that they do. You're only one person. You have one life to live. So, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, I missed my mark. It didn't say anything. I missed it unless I wasn't looking at the camera. Well, I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at the camera. I'm trying to get better at looking at the camera. Yes, y'all. Cheers. It's weird looking at that little hole and trying to focus on looking at you guys. If I look this way, it'll look like I'm looking a bit off. And I don't want to look a bit off. Even though I'm starting to get a little tipsy and my eyes are changing. My eyes are changing. It's late too, and I'm also a little tired. Okay? Janine, I'm a little tired. It's not the wine. I should be laughing right now. But shout out to her and her fiance, her now fiance. How many of you, leave your comments in the comment section, how many of you women or men who have had tubular ligations or have had a vasectomy that wish you had not have had a tubular ligation or a vasectomy? I'm giving you guys a lot of things to comment about on this channel so I can bring some activity to the channel. You know, I personally at this age would not do it. Even when I got the surgery done, I still remember Janine, my Aunt Valerie, and other people asking me back then, you know, what if you meet the love of your life? What if you meet your soulmate and he doesn't have kids, or he has kids but he wants more kids and he wants to build a foundation with you and be with you and all that other stuff and raise your kids together? Well, if that happens, I had considered doing the IVF, in vitro fertilization. I've thought about that, but I didn't want to be like Octomom. And I know you have to have more than one embryo. You could try one, but it may not take. And so they try to, you know, give you multiples, you know, doubles and all that other stuff. And they may split. And if they split, you can have twins, you can have multiples. And I don't want to go through that. But I would risk one. We could try one at a time. It might cost me a lot of money, but if we got the money, then I'll try one. Or in this day and age, I would have a surrogate. If I want to be a mother, again, with a particular guy, he wants a child too, and we're healthy enough and stable, financially stable to take care of a blood child that's carried by someone else, a surrogate, I would do it. But starting over, that's a lot of thoughts going on in my head itself. So I don't know. That's an iffy thing for me, being that I've never gotten a chance to live my life. Even with my children, I haven't been able to even give them the best life. Haven't been able to get them into sports and activities because the pay that I make, even while they were growing up, isn't enough to do those things, you know. And then letting them choose what they want to do. What is it that you want to do? And not forcing them to be in activities. Some people say, well, they need to be in activity, they need to do this, they need to do that. But if I'm asking my children, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to do cheerleading for my daughter? Do you want to be in dance? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Fortunately for her, she was able to do some form of cheerleading drill team or something like that. I forget what it was, but she was able to do that type of stuff. My son, on the other hand, at one point he was straight A honor roll, and then his grades just started slipping. He started missing school for no reason, all kind of extra stuff. And as time go on, you don't get a chance to become a part of those school sports because your grades are not up to par. Yes, they're willing to help you get there. They're extending the offer to counsel you, to tutor you, get you a tutor, get you a mentor, and you go to school and you ditch those meetings with the counselor. And once they see that, okay, you're not willing to do this, we're not going to force you, then they give up because they're not going to force you. They're not going to keep pushing you to do something you don't want to do. At the end of the day, when you get older, this is your life. And if you don't want to do nothing with your life now, even though you have people that are rooting for you to do it, not forcing you to do it, but giving you the opportunity to do it, and you don't take the opportunity, this is what happens. So if you don't want people to give up on you, keep pushing forward, keep doing what you got to do to get there. My son is not, I want to play basketball at one point, and got into some form of basketball, but didn't keep his grades up, and kind of didn't really too much care for the structured basketball, but more so like I'm playing basketball with my friends type of basketball, that type of sport. But more so, he's a gamer. He likes video games. He likes chatting with his friends on video games. That's him. And I think that he would make a killing being a gamer. I don't buy games for him. I don't have the money to buy games. If I can't afford an iPhone and other things, what makes you think I can afford a game for a kid who's not making really good grades in school, and I'm pushing him to make really good grades in school, to do absolutely his best in school? He has to do the work, not me. He's in that classroom with that teacher, not me. I'm not there with you while you're learning this stuff to help you with it. You are there. Your job is to pay attention and learn what you're doing. You have to come home and do your homework on a laptop. You don't have books and notepads and all that other stuff to do your homework. We did. So times has changed. So in my mind, my nose is stopped up, guys. I don't know why. It's dry out here today. In my mind,